Regional championship?
I think it's time to get the program started. So, and it's a terrific program tonight. You're going to meet some really incredible people. I mean, there's all these wonderful, neat people at UNM, and you're going to meet them, and they represent our golf teams there. And so, it's a terrific program. And so, I'm John Brown. I'm the president of the Alumni Association, and it's my pleasure to be here tonight for our 5th season of Lobo Living Room events. And tonight we feature 2 UNM alumni, golf coaches who represent the university unbelievably well. The track record that both the women's team and the men's team has compiled is simply amazing. And they've had a lot of success winning tournaments, graduating students, and seeing those students compete on the PGA and the LPGA tours. So Lobo Living Room, if this is the first one that you've attended, is this incredible program that was actually started by Duffy Swan, about 5 or 6 years ago? And the purpose of it is to find all of these really fascinating, cool, wonderful things about UNM that you may not be aware of. And every program is completely different, but each program, each Lobo Living Room has an underlying theme, which is something really, really neat about the University of New Mexico. And this is a really good example of that. So it's my pleasure to introduce you to really an athletic program here at UNM that is quite remarkable. And we've got the coaches of both the men's and the women's golf teams here. Jill Trujillo is the UNM Lady Lobo coach. She's one of the top teaching professionals in the West. She's considered an elite educator of the game. She's in her 10th season of the nationally recognized UNM women's golf program. She's responsible for her young ladies' academic as well as their professional LPGA tour successes. Her Lady Lobos have placed a Mountain West crown on their collective heads, and they've been dancing at the NCAA. She's been recognized as the Ladies Professional Golf Association Teaching and Club Professional Central Region Coach of the Year. She also won the award in 2007 and 2009. I have to read this because her accomplishments are so extensive I could have never memorized them. UNM's, and she also won the award in 2007-2009. She was UNM's 2014 Mountain West title, which was the 4th for a Trujillo-led UNM squad, and she was named the Mountain West 2014 Coach of the Year for women's golf. She graduated from UNM with a bachelor's degree in business administration and was a letter winner of the Lobo women's golf team from 1986 through 1990. She earned all-conference and academic all-conference honors. She has more than 25 years of experience as a golf professional and is a Class A member of the PGA of America and the LPGA Teaching and Club Professionals. So she's a pretty remarkable person and one of those wonderful assets at UNM that I really have the pleasure to introduce you to. We also have Glenn Milliken, who's the UNM men's golf coach. He also has an incredible resume and record of accomplishments here. He's entering his 17th year as head coach of the UNM men's golf team. He's a UNM alumnus, and he's enjoyed tremendous success, winning an unprecedented 6 Mountain West Conference championships, including back-to-back titles in 2013 and 2014. He's also coached 5 individual Mountain West Conference champions, 2003, 2006, 2009, 2011, 2014, along with 5 Mountain West Conference Players of the Year, 2003, 7, 9, 13, and 14. He's also led UNM to a pair of fifth place finishes at the NCAA championships in 2005 and in 2013. Since he's been here, he's won 30 tournaments and 6 conference titles, securing for him the position as the all-time winningest coach in golf program history, passing the late, great Dick McGuire, who was coach here from 54 to 76. And I didn't realize it until tonight that UNM has a long tradition of excellence in golf, and Glenn's done a phenomenal job in carrying that tradition forward. He earned his MBA from the Anderson School here and was a 3-year letter winner. As a coach, he distills success in the classroom and on the green to his student athletes. And 2 wonderful, wonderful ambassadors for UNM, athletes and student leaders. And they have the honor now of introducing you to a phenomenal group of people who are representing UNM in the golf world this year. And I understand you're both slated for at least conference championships this year. So would you like to come up? Would you like to come up and introduce your players?
Sure. Hi. Am I on here? Or am I on there? Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Jill Trujillo, and I'm the women's golf coach here at UNM. Before I introduce my team, I want to let you all know we have an Olympian here in our midst. She just won the silver medal last week in the state championship. Is this correct? Kirsten, you want to go ahead and stand up and wave to everybody? It's our Olympian. Thank you, Kirsten. Kirsten's one of our own. I'd like to first introduce my associate head coach. She is also a graduate of the University of New Mexico, Brittany Choi. She is from Hawaii, and she's been here. This is her 6th season. I'm old, you're old too, Brittany. It's her 6th season here at UNM, and we're so happy to have Brittany here with us. And I'll start with our seniors. First, we have from Texarkana, Texas, Emma Edwards. She's a nutrition major. And our next senior from Deming, New Mexico, Darian Zacek. She is a political science major, and what's your minor? What's your minor? You have a minor? And a business minor, and communications. Anything else? No. Next up, we have from Newberry, Ohio, Reva Morris. She is an economics major and a mathematics minor. Anything else in there? No. And then we have our 2 new freshmen from Richmond Hill, Ontario, Canada, via Jamaica, Tiana Cruz. She's a psychology major. I think she wants to do that. All of us golfers need to be psychology majors because we don't know what's going on in our heads. And next freshman we have from Hawaii, Cami Hamada. Do you have a major? She's going to major in golf this year. But these are your 2018-2019 logos. A little bit about our team. We, as you know, our team and the men's team, we're very academic, and we've always been at the top of all the golf teams in the country as far as GPA goes. Our team has been 4th highest, 3rd highest. We've also been 1st in the country as far as GPAs. And this goes for every single golf program in the United States, Division 1, 2, 3, NAIA, well over 800 teams, and our team was first. So that goes to show you how much we really focus on our academics, and the men's team as well. I think they were first this last year, but I'll let Glenn tell you about that. I'm going to brag on Glenn. You know, we strive to be in the community, grades, academics especially, and we're really proud of our team. We always, we have it's called an APR, which is a graduation rate as far as the NCAA goes, and we've had public recognition for many, many years. So we graduate our student athletes. They go on to incredible things in their adult life. You guys do have to become adults at some point. Whether they play golf or go into the field of their choice. It's been a really fun adventure for me to have all these young people in my life. I don't think I can ever get old, even though some days I feel it, but I don't think I ever will as long as I'm surrounded by, I mean, look at them. How can I not smile every day when I come here? If you have any questions, they'll be on the putting greens and the driving range. But we have a really talented group here this year, and we're excited to be here. And thank you all for coming. Brittany's going to have some information for you when you get to her station about our booster club. And we have both of our home tournaments coming up. We have the Branch Law Firm Dick McGuire Invitational that we always need volunteers for, and the Tucker Invitational. You know, since most of you in here are alums of UNM, it's important that you give back, which I know probably almost everybody in this room does. If you want to support our athletes, the Lobo Club, they raise all the money for all the scholarships that we can give to these fantastic young people. We have our Alumni Letterman Association, which provides fifth-year scholarships if anybody doesn't finish in 4 years. We have a wonderful donor here in our midst that, in honor of her husband, Ralph Youngberg, Janet Youngberg. She provides fifth year for all of the golf team members that need fifth year, and for the baseball team as well. So thank you, Janet. And then, of course, our respective booster clubs, our Birdie Club and the Men's Top 100 clubs. But, you know, we consistently graduate incredible people from here, and we appreciate all your support and everything you do for us year in, year out. And if you can't donate your time or your money, just be a fan, and we can never have enough fans. So thank you for coming, and we'll see you out there. Thanks. Good job.
How are you guys doing? Good? You ready to play golf yet? Yeah? All right. Well, sometimes that can be fun, sometimes it can be challenging, so don't get your hopes up too much. But anyway, this is the first time I've been to one of these events, and obviously as an alum and someone who played here, came here from Dallas, and really didn't know anything about the university until Coach Fields called me, and then had a chance to now be here and coach the program that I played for. This is a neat experience for me. I'm glad that Kim contacted us and was able to get us involved. It's nice to meet a lot of new faces, nice to see a lot of familiar faces. And as Jill was talking about her group, you know, we both love talking about our teams because we feel really good about what they do. And they give us a lot of opportunities to be proud of the effort they put forward. And they do a great job of continuing on the tradition of success with our golf programs here at UNM. And as John alluded to, there's been a lot of great tournaments been played, a lot of championships won, both on the men's and women's program. And you know, like we talked about it earlier last week when actually I'm sorry, it was this week when we were getting started with our team with practice. You know, the tradition of success at UNM golf started back when John was talking about Coach McGuire being here. And in actuality, our first conference championship was won in 1948. And so, like our guys know, and I certainly know, that we do our part to try to continue on great things here at UNM, specifically with the golf program. But we're just really fortunate to be a part of a program that has been such a top priority for the university, a top priority for this community, and a top priority for the people that have come here. The people that have come here and competed and coached, they've done it with passion. They've rallied a lot of community support, and it's made it a very special program to be a part of. I certainly loved it as a player, and now to try to continue on, that experience for these young men is a fun opportunity for me. So. Events like this are great because it's a chance to highlight a program that you may not know a ton about. We only play one time at home. The women play here in a couple weeks, the Dick McGuire Invitational, and we play a couple weeks after that at the William H. Tucker, and that's it. College golf is kind of set up where all the schools host one event, and there's about 12 to 16 teams that come play at all these different events around the country. So you really kind of have to do some digging to follow your respective golf programs. So hopefully you'll get interested in our programs more so than you even are, and like Jill said, we'll gain some more fans and some more interest in our golf team because they really do some great things. And for starters, I do want to because it's always easy to forget the people that help you the most. I want to introduce our assistant coach, Chris Mazzoletti. Chris is starting his third season with us. He grew up in Chico, California, played 2 years at Chico State, and then transferred to Texas A&M and played 2 years at A&M and was part of great teams there. Was actually part of a team that won a national championship right after he was finished. And so just to give you an idea of the kind of program that he competed in there. And then he played professionally for a couple of years and then went on to start his own junior academy, did some instruction in the Austin area, and then got into coaching at St. Edward's University in Austin and then St. Mary's University in San Antonio. And then we're fortunate for him to have him here as our assistant coach. He's done a great job and has a lot of great knowledge and experience to pass along to our guys. So lucky to have Coach Maz. So with that, we'll get to our guys. We have our seniors. They're standing over here next to me. From Albuquerque, New Mexico, Isaac Alderetti. Also from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Sean Carlin. Isaac went to school at Sandia Prep. Sean was at Hope Christian, so there's a big, private school golf rivalry that we've had to deal with for a few years. Gets ugly at times. But they're better there. Isaac said they're better, so there you go. Next to him, Augustin Hollet from France, and he started at Odessa, played a couple years, won a national championship with them as a team, finished second individually, and now is completing his second season, but senior year with us at UNM. Our lone junior from Las Vegas, Nevada, Sam Dickey. We got to skip down. Where's our sophomore? Sophomore step forward. That'd be Ross and Galvin. So our two sophomores. Yeah, you're a sophomore. Our three sophomores. We'll start with the oldest sophomore in the middle from South Africa, Ross Sinclair. To his right from Malaysia, Galvin Green. And then at the far end, Slater Sivage, originally from Albuquerque, graduated from Hope Christian, spent his freshman year at Cal Lutheran, and has transferred back to Albuquerque, and we're happy he's joining the Lobos. Slater Sivage. And now the slew of freshmen that we have. We got 5 freshmen this year. You guys all step forward so I can see you clear. All right, so starting at the far end, from Cerritos, California, Sam Choi. Next to him, also from Albuquerque, New Mexico, Monsanto High School graduate Bowen Davis. In the middle, from Orlando, or actually from Venezuela via Orlando, Ignacio Arquea. And from Round Rock, Texas, Jack Anderson. And then our last freshman, also from Cerritos, Anaheim, California, is Roy Choi. So we've got an exciting group. As you can see, we've got a lot of youth on our team. We've got I feel like we have a really good mix of a good freshman class to go along with some guys that played a lot last year. We lost 3 seniors, but really only one of them played every event. One of our seniors was kind of in and out with an injury. So really we returned 4 of our 5 guys from the end of the year last year. And then we also have a great group of young guys to mix it up. So we're excited to see what the season holds for us. And we'll be playing. We play 5 events this fall. We've got at least 8 in the spring. If we play good enough, we'll have 10 in the spring. And then academically, as Jill was mentioning, our guys do a great job as well. So a couple milestones we've hit this last couple years academically. In 2017, our program was one of 3 to finish the year with a team GPA of 3.5 or higher and compete at the national championship. It was us, Duke, and Baylor. So that was a pretty awesome accomplishment. And then last season, they've done a great job every year. Lobo Golf, both on the men's and women's side, have always done a great job. Since I got done, they started doing a great job academically. But when Jill and I were in school, it was a lot harder back then, so we didn't make as good a grades. But last season they did an awesome job. They had a nice 3.65 or something in the fall, and then set the program record with that GPA. But then in the spring, they actually made a 3.89, which was now the highest men's GPA in Lobo athletics history. So did a great job, and they deserve a lot of recognition. Anyway, we're excited for the event. I know that we're about to split up into 3 groups. There's going to be, everybody received a ticket when you came in. Each of the coaches are going to hold up a sign. If you're in group 1, you find the person with group 1 sign, and group 2 and group 3 and so on. That's the station you're going to start at, and then we'll come over the PA system and announce when we're going to switch. So be at each station for 15 or 20 minutes and have a little fun, make these kids talk, and let's have a good time with some golfers tonight.
Just a couple brief things before we lose you. Kathy here has some award winners and some swag to give out.
Yeah, we do. Okay. So, I challenged here. Anyway, so we have a men's and a women's gift from some wonderful golf swag for 2 people, and then we have some children's as well. So Ryan picked these, did a blind pick just before, so our men's winner tonight is Doug Cook.
Fantastic. Thank you. Very good.
Okay, and if you can hold that, that would be great. And our women's is Christy Sandoval.
Thank you.
Okay. Now, if someone can help me over here, we're going to give out some kids' things as well. So our first one is to Cruz Trujillo. Your little guy. Yeah. Okay, the next is Tobias Perea. Philip Boasen. And then I didn't get your last names, but Chris and Jackson. There we go. Right here. Do we have any more kids that I missed? Because I think we have something for everyone. Do we have any more? One more? Okay. We'll give that one to you. You're most welcome. Now, our alumni swag. Can I have someone on the team do a drawing for me? Okay. From your business cards. And the winner is Ivan Werner.
Okay, so you've now experienced another awesome Lobo living room, and it's going to continue to be a phenomenal night. But coming up are some really special ones. They're a little bit different than golf. On the September 27th, you're going to get to study the science of beer. It's going to be at the UNM drafted table in the UNM sub. It should prove to be a good one. So keep an eye on, you'll get information about it and all that. And then there could be a theme here, but on November 1, it will be rare books and fine wines at UNM's historic Zimmerman Library. So two more really awesome Lobo living rooms coming up. Please attend them. And thank you so much for coming tonight. So go find your group leaders and they'll show you around. And thanks for coming to On the Green.
And the fun thing about, being a college athlete, golfer, is it's an individual sport.
Right.
So they can be out here as long as the course is open, anytime they want, and practice on their own and get the work done. So, we're only allowed 20 hours a week for the NCAA compliance hours, but them,
I mean, with
they're putting in
you mean
easily.
you?
Yeah, with
Oh,
us,
I
but
see.
easily they're putting in, 30, 35 hours on their own time, aside from the time we get with them. So they work hard, and that's why they're so good. So from here, because we're hitting into a down slope, I'd say that ball is probably going about 270, 275 easily. Yeah.
I think it's amazing. I think it's amazing. They hit the ball as far as they do. It is incredible. It's amazing. Team.
What does that say for our team?
Well, I think they're going to win. I think they're definitely going to win. Definitely.
Did you have a good night
This is very
tonight? What do you think
skill-
about tonight? Were you learning stuff?
We did, yeah. And I think I would like to volunteer. I think it'd be great. Yeah, it's fantastic. Yes.
Nice putt.
Got it there. I leave them all short. I'm not good at this.
A little hard.
There's a putt.
Nice.
Kind of take you through a brief example of kind of what we do with our recruits. And so we usually we'll show them campus, we show them our practice facility. Usually they'll get out and play, drive them around town, let them get a feel for Albuquerque and see the other courses. But part of what we do is we want to show them the facilities that we have here. On the other side of the pavilion, from where we had the meeting earlier, that's our offices, which I'd like to make sure you guys know was paid for and put together by a Lobo alum, Patty Howard Olagus, who's from Albuquerque and was a women's golfer, but there wasn't a women's golf program at the time when she went to school here. And but Coach McGuire was gracious enough to let her be a part of the practice with the men's team, play in the men's tournament as an individual, and then behind us you can see the history of both of our events. And so what we have is on the left side, William H. Tucker Intercollegiate. That's the men's tournament. That's named after William H. Tucker, who was a golf course architect who designed the North Course, which we still have 9 holes left of the North Course, kind of. They're not original holes, but still part of that golf course. And then the women's event is named after Dick McGuire. So you can see Coach McGuire retired in the late 70s and went into just running the golf course. But when he was here, it was just the William H. Tucker. He just had a kind of a combined event. Once he retired, the women's program, who was the coach at that time? Was that Henry that was the first coach? Or was it Sperry?
Sperry was my coach.
You see a lot of great names. If you're familiar with men's or women's golf at the professional level, you're going to recognize a lot of names. Most of the great players in professional golf have come through here because we've always had really strong field on both sides, men's and women's programs. And that's one testament to the university and our golf programs is kind of what type of field do you get to your event. That says a lot about your golf course, the respect of your program, and the university. So we've always been fortunate to have great fields, which then in turn gives you the opportunity to host great events. We've had numerous NCAA championships listed here in the middle. We've hosted the Web.com Tour, State Open, and next year it was just announced we're going to host one of the biggest men's amateur tournaments in the world, the Pacific Coast Amateur, next July. So, the school that you guys graduated from is very well respected and well represented in the world of college athletics, but specifically tonight, in college golf, both on men's and women's. So, some little tidbits of information. A lot of these guys that won are good players, and they're making money on the PGA Tour. But the guy that won in 1994, Tiger Woods, this was his first college tournament and his first win in college too. So kind of a neat. A lot of people that live in Albuquerque may not know that the best player, one of the best players to ever play the game. I don't know, Jack Nicklaus is still right there. That's true. Started right here. Started his college golf career right here. And Phil Mickelson, another unbelievable player, won his third national championship here as a senior in 1992. Set our course record. That lasted about 4 months until Tim Herron of Lobo broke it in the Tucker. So, and then on the women's side, champion Jody Ewart. Have y'all heard of Jody Ewart? As a career goes, best college career on the women's side. 4-time Player of the Year in the Mountain West Conference. As Jill mentioned earlier to the group before, only player in the history of the Mountain West Conference to be a 4-time Player of the Year, in the history of UNM, to be a 4-time Player of the Year in their respective conferences. So,
In any sport.
in any sport. How's it going? Hey, good to see you. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Yeah. So we had some, kind of smaller cherry lockers, and the locker room used to be just to about here. And then we knocked down a wall, kind of stole some of the golf course's storage space, but it really turned out great. And I've got my locker open down here if you guys want to you can see in there, there's a place. I've got a big office, so I keep my clubs in the office, but they don't. So they have a place to leave their clubs. Come on in, Kara, so I can shut this door. This thing's a pain. But they have a place to keep their clubs and shoes down below. There's a little charging station in there for their phone, But for us, this is for the team, which is awesome for the guys. But part of it is, a big part of it is presentation, for recruiting. And for us, it's great. We used to, Jill and I would take turns cramming into the conference room to have team meetings. And if you get more than about 5 people in that room, it's either really hot or really cold, because the way the deal works when you get the door shut. So this is awesome. We can have our own team meetings. Players kind of have a place to hang out, and so it's been a neat deal for our program. And we had Jill and I both have our teams play some rounds here at home, kind of compete against each other to determine who's going to make the lineup or play individual or maybe make the trip or stay in Albuquerque that week. So we both keep stats of how our teams play. And
We had to run the perimeter of this golf course my senior year, and it was quite the experience. It's quite the hill to come back up.